Looks like fall here, huh? All right, y'all. Welcome back to Roots and Refuge, the channel. We are not at the farm. We are in North Carolina, actually, on a field trip. Where are we?
Fiberfest.
Fiberfest. All right, today we are learning. So today we are learning to enthusiastically take part in an event that we are not interested in for the sake of relationship, right?
Yes.
For mom, that's right.
And we are road trip. It's a road trip.
Little road trip. Yep, we got to see the beautiful changing leaves while we were driving up here.
That was fun.
And now we are at this agricultural center for the Southeastern Animal Fiber Festival. So actually was very much anticipating this event last year. And it was canceled because Hurricane Helene hit this area hard a few weeks before this was supposed to happen. So I have been excited to come to this festival for a year and a half or so now. Let's go check it out.
Mom, do you think they have cardigans?
I'm sure they do.
Oh, I'm so cold. Hold on, Mom. This is weird. Mom, it's a con for fibers. It literally looks like a happy place. I've never... Mom, this is almost so far from what I've seen since we've entered here. It's almost as much yarn as you are.
All right, well, Ezra called it. He said before, he said, Mom, I just feel like these are your people. And sure enough.
Well, you know, the very first person who came into my booth this morning was wearing a Homesteaders of America shirt.
No way. Well, yeah.
I know. So, I like the color scheme of the stuff.
You like those colors? So will you tell us about your work here? It's beautiful.
Thank you. So we hand dye everything in our studio, and I do a lot based on books and movies.
I noticed the...
and just this is actually this was my fall collection, and I made up a little narrative. I love to write, and so I made up a little narrative to go with it about this woman who lives alone on the edge of the woods, and she like forages and makes like tinctures and stuff like that, and then at night she sits by the fire and knits and spins.
Oh my goodness! Well, I love it. And she gardens, well, naturally.
Yes, she grows all of her own food.
Well, this is gorgeous work. What was your name?
I'm Leanne.
Leanne, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Wow.
So much to take in, huh? You get any good pictures, Ben?
Yeah.
You like that one?
This one's blurry,
that's
but that one's good.
Yeah, good job.
And then that one.
Would you like me to change the settings so they won't be so blurry?
Yeah, and then I got that one.
Oh, I like that one a lot. Good
And
eye.
I got that one.
So many beautiful colors, huh?
The animals gonna be.
I think there's barns for them. There's so much to see.
It's like the fabric.
These are so soft.
There's like 3 feet.
This is one of those videos that I already know is just absolutely not going to depict the wonderful, overwhelming muchness of a place like this. These are blending boards. This is how you mix different fibers together before you spin them.
So this is a blending board, and I make blending boards. The ones.
They're gorgeous, yeah.
The fiber that I'm using here is silk noil. So it's waste silk that's really short pieces, and it makes little nubbly bits, kind of like the color you see in tweed.
You have all different fibers here, I noticed.
After the fiber comes off the animal, I do the rest of the process.
Okay.
So this is actually 2 different kinds of silk. This background light blue color is called silk hanky, which they take individual silkworm cocoons and boil them.
Okay.
And soften them up, and then they stretch them into the shape of a square onto a different type of thing, but they make a big stack of them. And this is actually, if you look at the edges, you can see this is a bunch of layers.
That is so cool.
So this is like 10 or 12 silk cocoons.
Wow.
So I'm stretching this silk, layered silk that I was talking about. I'm stretching it over this section. And then I'll get another piece and put up at the top.
That's cool.
But then I'll use my brush here and pack it. And then I'm going to go on this side because one of the things I learned, I haven't ever used silk hankies. I love silk hankies. I haven't ever used them on the blending board before right now. But the first one I put on, I started brushing this way, and every stroke I took, it pulled it over. So
right.
I anchored this side, and then brushed in the middle. Do you want to try brushing right
Would you like to try?
I would like to try brushing.
So brush right down there. There you go.
Awesome.
It is.
Yeah, Ben, let Ezra try one.
Yeah. Right here.
Very cool. So, do you see how this is? Do you see how this is all the colors mixed? That's what she uses those boards for, is to mix the different colors together. That's neat, huh? Well, thank you so much for sharing with us.
Of course. I'm a dyer and a woodworker.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Legs are kicked out.
I like rabbit.
What do you guys think? This is a German Angora rabbit.
Very big rabbit.
Yeah, he's big. It's so soft too, huh? So here she's got a little hat made of the Angora fiber, and it's so soft.
Call him Stardust. We give them all kind of
Dust.
Oh.
space names.
I like the space names. Can I pet him?
Yes, you may.
Wow.
So soft.
That is so
Soft. It's just, it's crazy. He's doing such a good job. We've got another one tucked away down here, and he's about ready to get his turn.
So with the Angoras, how do, I mean, I know that it's extensive and I'm asking you for cliff notes of something, but how do you harvest fiber from these rabbits?
These ones get sheared.
Okay.
And they grow a full coat. German Angoras are bred for production.
Okay.
So they grow a full coat 4 times a year.
Oh, wow.
So I shear them every 3 months.
Wow.
And they will have a good, I think 2.5 inches, if I remember correctly,
Wow.
is the longest it needs to be for prime. And they're actually bred so that you can spin it commercially,
Oh, wow.
which most rabbits you can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Stewardship Homestead, Stewart, Virginia. I need to send my friend April a picture of this. She's gotten into this kind of stuff. Everyone is sitting around crocheting or knitting. Like every single person at their booth is doing something like that, and I love that. I love these yarns. I have no idea what I would make with them, but I love them so much.
That's weird.
Yeah. Alright, we are walking hopefully in the direction of where the animals are. We're going to go look at the fiber animals now. Okay, so this is awesome. Someone told me this is the largest fiber event in the Southeast. I don't know what all is like under that umbrella, but there are people from several states away who are here vending. So, okay, yeah, this is where the animals are. My plan was to come later this weekend, and I'm gonna come back later this weekend by myself. But I was looking at the website this morning, and I realized that by like Sunday afternoon, a lot of the animals would be gone by then, and so I decided we would do a little field trip, impromptu, to bring the boys so that they can kind of see what this is about. All right. Hey, come here. We're going around animals. We need to bring our calm energy, please. Come back. Does anyone want to take photos? Oh, cool. All right, let's go down and look at all of these.
Just walking.
Yeah.
Mom, it's so cool. Put a radio.
Pygora goats.
Can you pet them?
I think,
Or are those young?
not sure, we'll have to ask them some questions. I'm not familiar with some of these breeds. Hey, cutie.
Cutie. Cutie. Hi. Ones are big.
Hey, cutie. Hey. Oh, wow, look how pretty.
Wait, how do I switch the camera to make it?
Hello. So
Okay.
Hey boys, look, here's some information about Pygora goats. Shorn, plucked, or combed twice a year, usually in the fall or the spring. This is interesting. Look, it shows the 3 different types of fleeces that they can have. Wow, they're so cute. Hello. You are so darling.
Horseback, bowls, rodeos.
These are Icelandic sheep. Oh. And good job.
A fluffy sheep.
They are so cute. So when I was in Scotland, there are sheep absolutely everywhere there. And I was keeping up with all the different breeds I was seeing. But I was seeing a lot of animals that I was not familiar with. And this is interesting because some of the sheep that I'm seeing here, I'm like, okay, I just saw your kin over on the other side of the ocean. Oh, would you like some attention? Okay, I can handle that. Hi, hey cutie.
Those are frozen cutie. These are huge.
Yeah, and these are big sheep. Yeah, and that's a beautiful photo. Oh, Shetland sheep for sale. Y'all, seeing these sheep for sale makes me want to do something dumb. I'm not going to do it. I am not ready to get into fiber sheep yet. But they are tempting. So all through here they have all these classrooms with different classes. And it's all different types of fiber arts.
What?
Wow, this is really cool, huh? Felted. Well, we met another friend. Can you tell everybody your name and about your business here?
Hey, so I'm Ashley and this is my business, Paper Green Yarns. I have a yarn store in Alabama and I dye the yarns. I carry lots of other yarns, but I'm primarily a dyer.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Very cool. Well, beautiful work and it's so nice to meet you. Oh, how cute. Yeah. I love that. All right.
More color, more than one color if you want it.
Would you like to pick a second color, Ezra? This one. The blue. All right, now pay attention and listen to the instructions, please.
The needle is very sharp. It has barbs to grab the scales in the fiber. It's very sharp, so pay attention to what you're doing. This is your job, not looking around or seeing what he's doing. Straight in and straight out, straight in and straight out. I like to go around the edges and get them tucked in, and that way I know where I can put my fingers. Okay?
Okay. You say yes, ma'am.
Straight
Thank
in
you.
and straight out, straight in and straight out. Some people do it faster. Just don't hit your finger. That's all.
There we go.
Sure. Do one?
No, thank you. Tell me what.
More. If you want it thicker, we can put more. If you don't,
I would like it a bit.
It's wonderful. Let's see them. Good job. Those are so cute. We got a little kit too we purchased for them to make some at home. Oh wow. Look at, that was beautiful, huh?
We struggled to felt. Like, you know how we felted those like that? That was felted.
Yeah, that was cool. You want to check? Can we have a video of your raven? Can we see it? Fiber Treasures, and he won first place at the Kentucky State Fair. He's beautiful.
Winning first place at a state fair is insane. Very soft.
That's awesome. Thank you for showing us. Ezra, in just having felted that little heart, was in awe of her raven because now he can appreciate just how much work went into that. Oh, look at all these fleeces. You know, isn't it fascinating all the different textures of the fleeces from the animals?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Hey y'all, I'm back at the house now, obviously. So I just got all of my yarns out and I wanted to do a little haul video to show you what I came home with from the Fiber Festival. I went Friday, took my boys so we could see the animals, and I wanted them to get a glimpse of kind of this thing that I'm super passionate about. And you know, Ben knows how to crochet some. The other boys haven't shown a ton of interest in it, but Ezra and Ben came home and have been doing lots of wool needle felting since then, so maybe I'll make fiber artists out of them yet. But I just wanted to share. I think it's really important when you have passions and hobbies, even if your children haven't shown a ton of interest in it for themselves, for you to invite them into it without any pressure, but to just share with them because you love it. I think that there's a lot of value in that. And maybe, you know, if nothing less, teaching them to supportively, with what enthusiasm they can muster to come along to things like that to support me, will be beneficial to them in future relationships. So I went back on Sunday. I took my sister-in-law Maddie. She also does yarn art and thoroughly enjoyed being able to see everything. It's when you have hobbies like this, like anytime you can get around a big group of people who are all interested in it, it's just kind of mind-boggling. And I made a few purchases. I will tell you that I was crazy inspired. I do have a spinning wheel. It's at my office right now, and I think I'm gonna bring it back home because now that we're homeschooling, I have quite a bit of time that I need to be like bodily present, but I can't be working on other things, especially if I can hold a conversation. So I think I'm gonna start trying to spin a little bit. I didn't purchase any like, you know, roving or any of the fiber to work towards spinning because I already have some of that stuff, and it is tempting to be like, oh, I'm gonna start doing this, so I should buy all this stuff, but it's not exactly financially wise to do that. I'll start doing it, use what I have, and my goal is by next year, if I am actively spinning, then I can go buy the things. This time I made a few yarn purchases. First, if I'm ever at an event like that and I have people who are vending there who stop me and they're viewers of my channel, I always want to shop in their booths. For reciprocity's sake, you know, I couldn't do all of this if it were not for you guys watching me, so I'm always thankful whenever I can appreciate the work that my viewers are doing in return. So I stopped at Paper Crane Yarns. You guys met her, and I got these. This colorway is called Lavender and Thyme, which I thought was fitting. I actually picked up a couple of these on one side of the booth and was like, oh, I love this. Put them down and turned around and looked at the whole other wall and reached for one and didn't realize that it was the exact same color scheme in a different yarn. So I figured that was probably the one that I liked the most. I think that out of this, I'm going to make something for Harlow. Maybe a little poncho or something like that. It doesn't have to be big. I mean, she's a small person. So I think that this should be enough. It's about 500 yards total. At Forbidden Fiber Co., the booth you guys saw first, I got these 3 skeins. This is so pretty. It's called Starfall, and I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get all the colors in it. It's got like flecks of different pinks and stuff. When you first look at it, it just mostly looks brown and blue, but it's got a lot of dimension. I actually have some, this is a thinner yarn, and I have some wool that is some of the same solid colors. So I'm thinking I may mix this in and do like granny squares mixed with solid colors and make some sort of like cardigan situation is what I'm feeling on that. Super pretty. This is just a different vendor. This was not someone that I knew, but the colors just really stood out to me, and then I stopped and read the name and I was done for it. It's called Rainbow Trout, and I'm just a sucker for a good name, and it definitely looks very Rainbow Trout. I got 2 large skeins of this because I would like to do something like a good shawl that's nice and warm. It's wool. So pretty. And then these 2, I did not get the name of the place where I got this, and they don't have it on the tag. They just had a clearance bin, and these were a good deal, and I saw them and really liked the color. It's like, this is a kind of scratchier wool, a thicker yarn, and I don't actually know what I'm going to do with this yet. I have about, let's see, 700 yards total. So any ideas? Anybody got some patterns that a nice, thick, somewhat scratchy but squishy wool would be good for? Yeah, that's my yarn haul. I am actually about to start rolling this into balls so I can start working with it, but I wanted to show you guys first where you could see it. Oh, Oh, and this too. So the ladies over at Forbidden Fiber gifted me this really pretty project bag, and it's got a quote from Akatar on it. She does all her stuff with the books. She had a lot of different booked theme, like This is Starfall is the name of this. Lots of little book themed references, which I'm about that. So it was really nice getting to meet multiple people. We ran into quite a lot of people, and the kids thought that was really cool. Of course, I love it anytime I'm with my people, and apparently the Fiber Festival is where a lot of my people are. I hope you guys enjoyed this video being a fly on the wall. So if you're ever kind of in the area and you're thinking that you'd like to go, that's in October, Southeast Animal Fiber Fest. It'll definitely be on my calendar from now on. In the future, I actually would really love to have fiber animals and do like the whole process of making fiber and making things out of it. But reasonably, it's not really on the list right now. I actually still have multiple alpaca fleeces that I haven't done anything with, that I still need to like card and spin. But again, I think I'm gonna start working on it a little bit. There's a season for everything, and it's okay that you're not always in the season that you're gonna complete the things you hope to someday. In the meantime though, I've got these lovely yarns to crochet with, which I will definitely be doing. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this. God bless you. Until next time.